Good morning, entrepreneurs. Aline here, founder of 700 Business, and this is day 16 of 30 days of wisdom and meditation. And today I want to talk about a little bug inside of our minds, and it's so itchy, and yet it's there. It's so annoying, and most of the times, what happens? We don't even know it's there. That's the worst, actually, when we have this thing in our mind and we don't even know that it's there. And this thing is imposter syndrome. So I worked with many clients with this specific problem, and I was completely disconnected that I myself had it in a level. And when I finally realized I had it and I worked on it and cleared it out, it opened, it unlocked a completely different level of my game. When you're playing and you open a new level, it's a whole new possibility of things you can do in this game. It was exactly like what happened in my life. When I cleared out this little bug, it was like opening up a completely new level of my game in my company. And so I had a completely different perspective of, imposter syndrome as well. So first thing, imposter syndrome is not something negative. Oh, it's this bug that I have to remove it, I have to eliminate it, it's 100% negative. Not quite. So everything that is negative in our lives is giving us something positive. What we need to do is to teach our brain that we can have the positive without this negative. So having this imposter syndrome is not nice, so we have the thing here is to teach our brain that we can have the positive that is bringing us without the negative of this disconnection, because imposter syndrome is about disconnection. It's about feeling that you don't belong somewhere or you don't belong to a specific thing. So giving you my experience, my sense of disconnection or my sense of not belonging was around rich people or millionaires. So I would always have that fear that people would catch me. They would find out that that I didn't belong to that place, But the problem was that was my world. I was a private equity analyst. So the companies that I would analyze were companies that were worth millions, So when I was dealing with the founders of the companies, I was dealing with millionaires, and that was my life. And I couldn't connect. I couldn't, just understand that, yes, that could be my life as well. And on the other hand, what was it giving to me? So it was giving me a sense of protection. So I was being protected from this new level of my game that I was afraid. There were many, many programs inside of this mindset, let's say, that I didn't want to go to the next level. And one day I may bring it up because it's worth talking about. But just keep in mind that if you have this imposter syndrome, number one is giving you something positive, and number two, it's about this connection. It's about not feeling that you belong somewhere. So just if you have this, just bring to your awareness where in your life you feel that you don't belong, that you feel like this is not for me. They will find out. People will find out that I don't belong to this place. I'm not good enough. I am not on the same level of others. So where in your life do you feel like that? So it's very, very possible that this exactly place that you are is for you, is the exactly place that you should be. Maybe in a different, just a different way of being that. So yeah, I wasn't meant to be a, a finance analyst. I wasn't meant to be, working for someone. I am an entrepreneur, and this is who I am. So I can't just pretend that I'm not and start working for someone. I feel miserable. I tried it again and it doesn't work. So yes, on a level, yes, I didn't belong just to that position, but yes, I do belong with the millionaires because that's what I choose to be. That's what I choose. That's what I want to have. If you don't want to have it, that's okay. It's your choices. But the point here is about this disconnection. Is it really not for you where you are at this moment? Or is just you trying to run away from something? So let's meditate on that and let's bring some clarity. And I hope with this meditation you are able to let go of it, to let go, because it's not eliminate, it's not beat it. It's about really letting it go. Say thank you, imposter syndrome. You protected me. You gave me valuable lessons. That's another thing. It teaches many things. And now you can go. So it's a different approach. Okay, and we're going to do that in a meditation. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Connect with your heart, with the energy of your heart, and imagine that this energy is spreading everywhere in your body, going down through your legs and finding the earth. And your energy becomes like a root, strong, powerful root going inside of the earth, going through layers and layers, ground of rocks, until it finds the center of the earth. Take a deep breath and notice what it feels like to be grounded, to be stable, to be safe, to be connected. Take another deep breath. Now you're going to expand out to the whole place that you're in, to the city that you're in, to the country that you're in, to all the nations, all the mountains and seas and valleys. Imagine that your consciousness and your awareness is expanding and is becoming one with everything in our planet. Take a deep breath. Now let's expand even further to the whole universe. You can imagine that your consciousness, your energy is becoming one with everything in this universe. All the galaxies, all the planets, all the stars, everything in this universe, and you become one. Take another deep breath. And let's expand even more to everything beyond the universe. Imagine that there's some lights and you're going to expand there. You're going to expand to everything beyond the universe. Keep breathing, keep imagining, keep feeling what it's like to be so big. And now you can imagine that everything turns into a white light. Everything beyond the universe, everything in the universe, everything in our planet and you, everything turns into this white light. Take a deep, deep breath and notice what it feels like to be one with everything. There's no separation. You're part of everything. Now you're going to bring to your awareness, bring to your consciousness. If you feel this, that you have this imposter syndrome, and just ask it, what is the positive thing that you're giving me? It's a protection. What is it? Now you can imagine that everything that this imposter syndrome is giving you, you can have it for free. Imagine it being downloaded into your brain, into your life. Everything positive that it's giving you, you can have it without it. Just imagine you having it. What is your life like when you have it? Without the fear of somehow being caught, being found out. And now you're gonna ask it as well. What are the lessons you're teaching me? And just imagine that all these lessons are being downloaded into you as well, into your brain, into your body. And you feel it and you know it. And now you can imagine that the disconnection with whatever comes to your mind is being reconnected. The connection is being remade. There's no disconnection. Now you belong. Just imagine that you belong to this place, or to this situation, or to this position that you are in, that you already have it maybe, or that you want to have. Just imagine that you're reconnected to it. Now you can imagine that all the lessons, everything that this imposter syndrome gave to you, it's completed, it's done, and you can say thank you. Thank you, imposter syndrome, for everything that you taught me, everything that you gave me. But from now on, I can continue without you. And just imagine this pattern, this behavior, because this is a behavior. It's how you act in your life. You act protecting yourself from others, from seeing who you really are. So just imagine this going away. And just feel in your heart gratefulness, because this lesson is completed. You don't need it anymore. Now you can imagine that a whole new level of your game has been open to you. And imagine as well that so much love, so much, excitement and energy is coming to you for you to just go and embrace this new level and be curious and be grateful for it. Be grateful for this new journey. And feel what it's like to be fully connected to what you love doing, to what is there really for you, to the position, to whatever activity you have, to your company. Maybe you felt disconnected to your company. Just feel what it's like to be reconnected. Take another deep breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.